Imagine this. You wake up one morning, swing your legs out of bed, and suddenly a sharp, stabbing pain shoots through your knee. Every step feels like torture. You stop, rub your knee, but the more you try to move, the worse it gets. Your knee swells, feels hot to the touch, and it's as if something inside is stuck, making your leg heavy and stiff. Even the simplest actions, standing up, walking to the balcony, climbing the stairs, become daunting challenges. You start to fear movement itself, terrified that the pain will strike again at any moment. If you're over 50, this might sound all too familiar. And what's even more frightening is that knee pain doesn't just rob you of mobility, it steals your joy. You avoid going out, seeing friends, or staying active. Every morning, your first thought isn't, "What will I do today?" but rather, "Will my knee hurt today?" That is the silent torment of millions of people living with knee inflammation and fluid buildup. The more you rest, the worse it gets. The more you fear movement, the weaker your knee becomes. And one day you realize you've lost something precious, your freedom. Because losing the ability to move freely is like losing a part of your life. But here's what most people don't know. The solution isn't in pills or surgery, it's in movement. Not just any movement, but smart movement. Your body has a natural drainage system, like a built-in self-cleaning mechanism that activates when you move the right way. When the muscles around your knee, especially your thighs, calves, and deeper stabilizing muscles, are properly engaged, they pump blood, remove trapped fluid, reduce swelling, and relieve pressure, allowing your joints to heal naturally. Dr. Jorge, a movement and rehabilitation specialist, has seen hundreds of patients go from barely able to walk to moving freely again, without medication, without machines, just through 5 simple home exercises. These exercises require no strength, cause no pain, and are suitable for any age. They not only reduce swelling, but also restore circulation, nourish the cartilage, and bring back the knee's flexibility. If you've ever believed that a damaged knee can't recover, this will change your mind. Because just a few minutes a day can help your body heal itself naturally. No injections, no painkillers, no waiting for a miracle. Just movement, done correctly, consistently, and with patience. So think about it. If just a few gentle exercises could help you stand up without pain, walk with confidence, and reclaim your freedom in every step, would you give it a try? In the next section, you'll discover the 5 exercises designed by Dr. Jorge. Each one a key to unlocking mobility, each one a step closer to a life without pain. And by the end, you might realize something powerful. Your knee never betrayed you. It's been asking for your help all along. Do you know what's worse than knee pain? It's the fear of movement, the silent trap that keeps millions of people imprisoned on their couches, believing that rest is the best way to recover their joints. But the truth is the complete opposite. The more you rest, the faster your joints degenerate. The more you fear movement, the more fluid builds up and the pain becomes more persistent. The human body was never designed to stay still. It was made to move. And movement, when done the right way, is the most powerful natural medicine there is. No pill, no surgery can replace it. Imagine your knee as a finely tuned machine where blood, nutrients, and joint fluid flow in harmony. When you stop moving, that flow stagnates. The joint fluid can't drain properly, pressure builds up, and inflammation takes over. But once you activate the right muscles, everything starts flowing again, like water breaking free from a blocked stream. That's what Dr. Jorge calls smart movement, a simple, scientifically proven method. It's not random exercise or overexertion. It's about slow, controlled movements that engage the right muscle groups supporting your knee. When the muscles around your knee, especially the quadriceps, calves, and deeper stabilizing muscles, are activated correctly, they act like biological pumps. Each contraction and release is a gentle drainage rhythm that helps to push out inflammatory fluid, relieving internal pressure, boost blood circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the cartilage, restore flexibility, reducing stiffness and swelling in the knee. Dr. Jorge has seen patients who couldn't climb a single step regain the ability to walk comfortably after just a few weeks of consistent, guided movement. Their legs felt light as air again, all thanks to the healing power of motion. No drugs, no machines, no pain. And the best part? You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Just a chair, a mat, and a few minutes each day. That's enough to awaken your body's natural self-healing mechanism. Smart movement isn't about strength. It's about awareness. It's about listening, knowing when to pause, when to contract, when to relax. Because only when you truly understand your body can you help it heal sustainably. It's not medicine. It's not a miracle. It's you moving the right way. Dr. Jorge. In the next section, Dr. Jorge will guide you through 5 simple, safe, and effective exercises designed specifically for people with knee inflammation or fluid buildup. Each movement is a step closer to flexibility, a new breath for your legs, and a powerful reminder that you can still walk, you can still live fully. You just need to start today. Do you know what the first step to healing your knee really is? It's not medication, it's not surgery, it's a simple movement, lifting your leg. It might sound basic, but for anyone who's struggled with knee swelling, even raising the leg a few inches can feel like a battle. Heavy, painful, and scary. Yet here's the miracle. That small, gentle movement is where true healing begins. Imagine your knee as a small pool of water. That pool is the built-up inflammatory fluid causing swelling, heat, and that constant dull ache. If you stay still, that pool just keeps rising, increasing pressure inside the joint and damaging the cartilage. But when you lift your leg the right way, your body activates its natural pumping system, draining out the excess fluid, relieving pressure almost instantly, and bringing a soothing sense of lightness with every movement. This is the secret behind the first exercise, supported leg lift. A movement so simple, yet so powerful, the golden key to reactivating healthy circulation in your legs. How to do it. Lie down comfortably on a bed or flat surface. Place your legs on a chair or sofa so that your knees are slightly higher than your heart. This is the golden position where gravity helps drain inflammation. Keep that position and begin to flex and point your toes slowly. Pull your toes toward you as you inhale and point them away as you exhale. Repeat 25 times per leg, alternating between both sides. Each movement turns your calves and feet into natural pumps. Every flex and release pushes old blood and trapped fluid back toward the heart, cleansing the knee area and reducing swelling from within. If you start to feel warmth, a slight tingling, or a sense of lightness in your legs after a few minutes, that's your circulation reawakening. This single exercise combines 3 key principles of knee recovery. Gravity-assisted drainage helps fluids move naturally without strain. Rhythmic muscle contraction activates your venous and lymphatic systems. Deep breathing relaxes your nervous system, reduces muscle tension, and boosts oxygen flow to the joint. It's completely safe, even if your knee is swollen or you can't stand for long. You can do it every morning to start your day with energy, or in the evening to release heaviness and stiffness after a long day. In just a few days, you'll notice your legs feel lighter, softer, and far less painful. Never underestimate the power of small movements, because it's through small movements that you'll reclaim the biggest steps of your life. And now, Bessie, it's your turn. And ask yourself, are you ready to begin your healing journey with this one simple move? If you're ready to take action and bring flexibility back to your legs, comment 1. If you're still hesitant, afraid of pain, or unsure whether your body can truly heal, comment 0. Whether you choose 1 or 0, one thing is certain. You've started listening to your body, and sometimes all it takes is one small movement, one brave decision, to open a whole new chapter, where pain ends and freedom returns with every step you take. Do you remember that feeling of lightness after the first exercise, the leg lift? When your legs were elevated, gravity became your ally, helping the inflammatory fluid in your knees begin to drain away, like a stagnant stream finally set free. But that was only the beginning. To truly break through the stiff wall of your knee joint, you need to awaken its natural ability to bend and straighten, something many people lose after long periods of pain and swelling. That's where the second exercise, the elevated knee extension, comes in. If the first exercise was about draining the water, this one is about restarting the flow. Imagine your knee as an old door hinge that hasn't been opened in years. Every attempt to straighten it comes with a crack, stiffness, or even a sharp sting. But that doesn't mean your joint is damaged. It simply means the surrounding muscles have weakened, blood flow has slowed, and the fluid has thickened, clinging tightly to the joint capsule. If you stop moving out of fear, things only get worse. Your joint freezes, muscles shrink, and the pain lingers like a constant pinprick. That's why this exercise acts like a melody that unlocks your knee. Gentle, rhythmic, and deeply restorative. Here's how to do it. Stay in the same lying position as the first exercise. Bend one leg while keeping the other straight, lifted toward the ceiling. Support the back of your thigh with both hands. Inhale deeply and gently straighten your knee as much as you can without pain. As you do, pull your toes slightly toward you. Exhale slowly, relax, and lower your leg with control. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg, keeping your breathing steady and your body relaxed. That stretching sensation along the back of your leg, from your calves to your hamstrings and thighs, means blood flow is being activated. Each extension gently massages the inner joint, lengthens the muscles, and pushes the trapped fluid upward, where the body can naturally drain it away. Most importantly, this movement restores your knee's natural ability to extend, something many people lose simply because of fear or prolonged inactivity. Here's what it does for you. Boosts blood and lymph flow, reducing pressure and swelling in the joint. Increases flexibility in tendons and muscles, improving balance and mobility. Rejuvenates the cartilage, as the joint fluid redistributes evenly, nourishing the entire knee surface. After just a few days, you'll notice the difference. Your knees feel lighter, less stiff, and move more smoothly. No more cracking sounds when standing up. No more sharp twinges on the stairs. Each time you straighten your knee, it's more than just movement. It's opening the door for your legs to walk freely again. From the first exercise, lifting the legs to reduce pressure, to the second one, extending the knee to restore motion, you've completed the first two steps on your path to self-recovery. In the next part, we'll go even deeper, awakening the power of your quadriceps, the natural shield that protects your knees from inflammation and injury. Because when your thighs are strong, your knees are truly free. After unlocking the flexibility of your knees with the elevated leg extension, you've probably started to feel your legs becoming softer, lighter, and less swollen. But to keep your knees stable, strong, and protected from recurring inflammation, stretching alone isn't enough. You need to rebuild your body's most powerful line of defense, the quadriceps. Did you know that over 70% of your knee's strength and stability depends on the quadriceps, the large group of muscles located at the front of your thigh? They are the natural shield of your knees. When these muscles weaken, the entire weight of your body presses directly onto the knee joint, causing fluid buildup and faster cartilage wear. But when your quadriceps are strong, they lift, support, and absorb pressure, allowing your knees to move smoothly and pain-free. Ironically, this is the very muscle group that most people with knee pain never use correctly. They're afraid of pain, afraid to move, so they stay still for too long. And when the quadriceps fall asleep, the knees are forced to carry all the load. That's why many people keep treating their knees but never truly heal. Dr. Jorge calls this the vicious cycle of knee pain. The more it hurts, the more you avoid movement. The less you move, the weaker your muscles become. The weaker the muscles, the more pressure on the knee, the more it hurts. To break that cycle, there's only one solution. Wake up the quadriceps. And that's exactly the goal of the third exercise. Quadriceps isometric contraction. How to do it. Sit or lie down on a bed, keeping one leg straight in front of you. Place a folded or rolled towel under your knee for gentle support. Inhale deeply, then press your knee gently down into the towel, as if you're trying to push the back of your knee into the bed. As you do this, you'll feel the muscle at the front of your thigh tighten. That's your quadriceps activating. Hold the tension for 5 seconds, then relax for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 to 15 times per leg. This exercise activates your muscles without moving the joint, making it completely safe even if your knee is swollen or sore. Each contraction acts like a natural blood pump, improving circulation, flushing out trapped fluid, and relieving inflammation. Over time, your knees will become more stable, reducing that shaky or loose feeling when you walk or stand up. The best part? You can do this anywhere, on your bed, on the sofa, or even while watching TV. Just a few minutes a day can make a long-term difference, as if you're training a personal protection team for your knees. You'll start to notice when your knees feel warmer, lighter, and less swollen. You stand and walk more confidently without trembling. And when you move on to the next exercises, your knees will feel stronger and more responsive than ever before. Don't fear movement, fear stillness. Every time you contract your muscles, you're helping your knees escape illness. This exercise marks the turning point between temporary pain relief and true joint restoration. Now that your quadriceps are awake, you're ready for the next stage, a phase that strengthens, stabilizes, and revitalizes your knees from within. Get ready for exercise 4, the straight leg raise, where strength, stability, and circulation come together to make your knees feel rejuvenated from the inside out. After awakening your knee's natural shield, the quadriceps, through gentle contractions, it's time to put that strength into real movement. This is the crucial turning point, where awakened muscles transform into true power, giving your knees stability, flexibility, and confidence. And the exercise that makes this possible is the straight leg raise. Imagine your knee as a bridge. If the pillars beneath it are weak, the bridge will collapse, no matter how smooth the surface is. Similarly, if your thigh muscles, especially the quadriceps, aren't strong enough, your knees are forced to bear your body's entire weight every time you walk, climb stairs, or stand up. Pain, swelling, and inflammation soon return, forcing you to start the healing journey all over again. The straight leg raise strengthens those pillars, making your legs as strong as steel yet light as air. You don't need to run or jump. Even lifting your leg just a few inches off the ground is enough to awaken your entire knee-supporting muscle system. Each lift channels energy, boosts blood circulation, and drives out trapped inflammatory fluid. What's remarkable is that your knee remains protected from direct pressure, allowing healing and strengthening to happen at the same time. How to do it? Lie flat on a mat or bed. Bend one leg and place your foot firmly on the floor. Keep the other leg straight, toes pointing up toward the ceiling. Tighten your thigh muscles, take a deep breath, and lift the straight leg until it's level with the opposite knee. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, feeling the tension through your thigh and lower abdomen, then slowly lower it back down. Repeat 10 to 12 times per leg for 2 to 3 sets daily. Don't drop the leg suddenly. The slow lowering motion activates your deep stabilizing muscles, enhances circulation, and improves joint control. Breathe rhythmically. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. If your knee feels warm afterward, that's a good sign. Your circulation is working exactly as it should. Benefits: strengthens the thighs and lower abdominal muscles, creating better knee stability during movement. Reduces pressure on the joint and helps drain out excess inflammatory fluid. Improves balance and coordination, lowering the risk of falls, especially for older adults. Most importantly, it helps you shift from walking slowly out of fear to walking confidently with strength. If you feel a gentle warmth spreading from your thigh to your knee, that's not fatigue, it's rebirth. Your body is doing exactly what it was designed to do: move, heal, and regain freedom. Every centimeter you lift today is one step closer to a life free from pain. Now that your strength has returned, you're ready for the final step in this recovery journey. Exercise 5. Self-massage and patellar mobilization. This isn't just a cool down, it's the secret to restoring full knee mobility, where power meets softness, completing your path to total recovery. After completing the exercises to awaken, stretch, and strengthen your muscles, your knees are now like a machine coming back to life. But for that machine to run smoothly and last long, there's one final step that most people overlook: Caring for your knees with your own hands. This is the art of self-massage and patellar kneecap mobilization, a small practice with a powerful impact on full recovery. Have you ever placed your hand on your swollen knee and felt the warmth beneath your skin? That's your body speaking, quietly asking for help. Not through medication, not through injections, but through the right kind of touch. Just a few minutes of gentle massage each day can reopen circulation, release joint pressure, and restore the natural mobility of your kneecap, the key to pain-free, fluid movement. Dr. Jorge calls this the conversation between your hands and your joint, a moment where you don't just touch your body, you awaken its deep, built-in healing intelligence. How to do it. Sit comfortably with your leg extended and completely relaxed. Place both hands around your knee, fingers resting gently along the edges of your kneecap, patella. Begin with small, slow, circular motions, as if you're warming up the joint area. Feel the gentle heat rising beneath your skin. That's your blood starting to flow again. Next, use your thumbs to glide upward from the shin bone toward your thigh, as if pushing stagnant fluid away. Repeat for 1 to 2 minutes in a smooth, unhurried rhythm. Then move to patellar mobilization. With your thumbs or fingers, gently guide the kneecap up, down, left, and right, only a few millimeters each way. These subtle movements that help break adhesions, increase elasticity, and evenly redistribute joint fluid across the cartilage surface. Benefits: instantly reduces swelling and pressure by restoring natural fluid drainage, improves knee flexibility. Your kneecap glides smoothly again without that stuck feeling. Stimulates sensory nerves, helping your brain and knee relearn how to move naturally and confidently. Relaxes your mind and body. The gentle touch and deep breathing activate your parasympathetic nervous system, triggering your body's natural healing response. Your hands aren't just for work, they're for healing. When you learn to touch with awareness, your body knows how to return to balance. Dr. Jorge. This exercise doesn't require strength or equipment, only patience and self-compassion. In just 5 minutes a day, you'll feel your knees grow warmer, softer, and more mobile. And most importantly, you'll stop fearing movement. Because with every motion, you'll know you're healing, not hurting. When combined with the previous 4 exercises, leg elevation, knee extension, quadriceps activation, and straight leg raises, this becomes a complete recovery system. No drugs, no injections, just movement, mindful touch, and your body's own intelligence working together to restore freedom. In the final section, we'll reflect on this 5-step journey from pain to freedom and understand why, with persistence, trust, and the right kind of movement, you can truly free your knees from chronic inflammation and stiffness for good. Before you begin any healing journey, remember this: safety is always the first step toward recovery. The right movement can save your knees, but the wrong one can undo all your progress. Pain is your body's language. If, during your exercises, you feel sharp pain, burning, or increased swelling, that's not a sign of improvement. It's a warning. Stop immediately, rest, and apply a cold compress for 10 to 15 minutes to reduce inflammation. Only resume once the pain has subsided. Always start gently, move slowly, and keep your breathing steady. If your pain level rises above 4 out of 10, it's time to pause. Never force your knee to bend or straighten beyond its comfort zone. Every body heals at its own pace. And if your knee becomes red, hot, or swollen suddenly, especially with a fever, consult your doctor right away. These could be signs of acute inflammation or joint infection that need medical attention. Finally, remember, rest does not mean immobility. Let your joints breathe. Move them lightly every day. Patience, respect for your body, and mindful movement are the golden keys that will carry you forward, without fear, without pain. Listening to your body isn't weakness. It's the wisdom of someone who truly knows how to heal. Don't let pain decide how you live. Let you decide how to overcome it. If you've made it this far, it means you've already done something extraordinary. You've faced your fear, your pain, and your knees that need you the most. The exercises Dr. Jorge shared aren't just physical movements. They're a journey of the mind and spirit, a journey to bring your body back to its natural state of freedom, flexibility, and vitality. Every time you lift your leg, straighten your knee, or massage the joint, you're sending your body a message. I'm not giving up. I still want to move forward. The human body holds an incredible gift, the ability to heal itself when given the chance. And that chance doesn't come from a pill. It comes from the right movement, patience, and belief. Don't let age or time be your excuse. Even knees that have ached for years can come back to life if you give them consistent care and compassion. You don't need to turn back the clock. You just need to believe that every step today will be better than the one before. Your knees haven't betrayed you. They're simply asking you to begin again. So stand tall, take a deep breath, and make your first move. Because your healing journey begins the very moment you believe you can. From this day forward, your legs won't just walk. They'll carry you toward freedom, strength, and the joy of living fully again.